Hi guys, it is Mr. Fed. Welcome back to the channel. I am back in the man cave. I thought I'd do a quick video of my most recent Switch 2 pickups. Again, it's been a while since I made my last post. I don't know what's going on, but time just isn't lending itself to sitting in front of my phone and making YouTube videos at the moment. But I have managed to get some games, and I'm just adding them to the backlog now because I can't even keep up with my gaming. But anyway, some of them I have played, some of them I haven't. So let's start with the first one. And the first game I picked up this month was Resident Evil 7. Now I know what you're all thinking. Mr. Fed, why did you buy Resident Evil 7 when Resident Evil 9 has just come out? Well, a couple reasons why I bought Resident Evil 7 instead of Resident Evil 9. The first one is I'm not a massive Resident Evil fan. I mean, certainly I've played some amazing Resident Evil games. I mean, I think Resident Evil 4 on the Wii is absolute king. And Resident Evil Revelations 1 was actually pretty good as well. Resident Evil Revelations 2 was probably one of the worst games I've ever played. But Resident Evil 9, it's just come out. It's still hovering around the £60, £70 price point. And because I'm not a massive Resident Evil fan, I just want that price to kind of come down a little bit. And I think it probably will, because a lot of these games sort of within a couple of months after their release, they do come down in price. This one here I picked up for 30 quid, and I did do a little bit of research. And Resident Evil 9, where it has got some really good reviews, I think parts of the game are a little bit gun-ho. Now, I'm much more of a kind of explorer. I like to sort of take my time, explore the areas and pick up all the collectibles without being harassed by zombies. And I think Resident Evil 7 is kind of much more in that vein of a gameplay. So that's why I picked it up, because I think it will appeal to me a little bit more as well. There are some elements of the gameplay which I don't like. There's some stalking elements. Now, when you're sort of in the old house, I think it is, and Margarita is stalking you and you have to find sort of little hiding places. Now, obviously, in that sort of realm of gameplay, the computer is going to move in set learned ways, and it's really down to you to learn the computer's movements and hide in the appropriate places and move at the appropriate times. That takes a lot of trial and error, doesn't it? And you know, I don't have a lot of time for kind of corny deaths via trial and error. So I did cheat a little bit when I played this game. When it got to the stalking section, I did look up the solution on YouTube. I just needed someone to show me once what the patterns of movements were, where I need to hide, and when I can solve the puzzle, and then I could just get on with the rest of the game and enjoy it. So I didn't like the stalking elements too much. All intenses though, I mean, this was a pretty good game. The boss fights were absolutely fantastic. Some of the best boss fights I've ever had. I mean, there's a character in there called Daddy Jack. If you're familiar with Resident Evil 7, I mean, you have to beat him like 3 or 4 times. I mean, that sucker just did not die, did he? By and large, I really enjoyed it. So I completed it in about 11 hours on my first playthrough. Now, people are speedrunning this game in about 2 hours, and I think the world record is about 90 minutes, which is just absolutely unfathomable for me. For me, 10 or 11 hours. I did get, I think, 14 out of 18 antique coins and 15 out of 20 bobbleheads. So I do need to go back and play it. I'll probably ratchet up the difficulty a little bit, because I found it a little bit easy on my first playthrough. So I think I might make it a little bit harder. And I will play through this again. When the price drops on Resident Evil 9, then I will be picking that up as well. But by and large, really enjoyed that. If you're not a massive Resident Evil fan, there is no harm in starting with Resident Evil 7. So moving on, next Switch pickup, which I've just started playing. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I joined a Discord not long ago, Marathon Gaming's Discord, and there's a chap on there called Mr. Easy Man, I think his name is. And he preaches this game, you know, from tops of the rooftops and mountains. I think he's put over 600 hours into this game. Now, I'm a bit tentative because Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, absolutely brilliant. Assassin's Creed 3, probably one of the worst games I've ever played. I couldn't stand it. And Ubisoft have always been a bit of a hit and miss gaming company for me. They make some really good games, but I mean, they also make a lot of like tosh, like what was it, Immortals Phoenix Rising or whatever. I mean, that was terrible, wasn't it? And they also make these really corny, low budget kind of game show ones like the Wheel of Fortune and various others. But however, Assassin's Creed Shadows colour me impressed. I've only played it for about maybe 8-9 hours so far, but the more I'm playing it, the more I'm enjoying it. It certainly is the best looking Ubisoft game I've ever seen. The presentation in terms of the graphics, the sound, the music is all A star. It is all absolutely fantastic. The map is absolutely huge. I mean, even though it's not completely open world like Zelda Breath of the Wild, sometimes when you're sneaking around, you will come up against like an invisible wall in terms of, you know, you can't go past that area. It's still lots to do, lots to explore, lots of little objectives all over the map to help you level up, collect weapons, loot, build up and upgrade your armor and upgrade your base camp and things like that. So far so good. As I said, the more I play it, the more I'm enjoying it. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning actually, and I put in 2 hours into this. So that says a lot, because I woke up at sort of like 5 o'clock and I was thinking, you know what, instead of laying here, I'm going to get up and play Assassin's Creed Shadows. So it got me out of bed at 6 o'clock to play it. So that should say something for it. So I'm going to persevere and I will finish this one, but I think it's going to be about at least 80-90 hour playthrough to finish that one, but very well recommended. A great game on the Nintendo Switch 2. Cheap as well. I picked this off eBay. I only paid £30 for it. 30 quid for what I think is really a AAA title. So yeah, great game, Assassin's Creed Shadow, really enjoying it. The next game I picked up, and the last one I picked up this month, I picked up Little Nightmares 3. Now, Mr. Fed, don't tell us all about your OCD again. Well, for the purpose of this video, I'll reiterate it again. I did buy Little Nightmares 1 when it came out on the Nintendo Switch, and I didn't really like it. I sort of finished it in about 5 or 6 hours. Wasn't really my sort of game. But then they released Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 3. And my OCD says that you know, if I pick up the first title in a gaming franchise, then I have to get all the subsequent titles as well. Not like Resident Evil 7. So Resident Evil 7, I don't need to go back and buy 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, even though I already have 4. I don't have to buy the previous games in the series, but I will have to get Resident Evil 8 and Resident Evil 9. So this is one I've not played yet. Now, where the other games didn't come with anything inside, no artwork or anything, if you open this one up, you do get a little booklet here. So let's get that booklet out and let's have a little look at it, because I like it when games give you free stuff. And they've given you an expansion pass with a QR code. And they've also given you, what's that? Oh yeah, there we go. If you signed up to the Bandai Club, then you can get 700 points using that code. I mean, I know I'm flashing the code, so someone could pinch my code, but honestly, I'm not going to use those points anyway. And this channel is smaller than a piss hole in the snow, so I doubt anyone's going to watch the video anyway who's going to be interested in taking the code, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So those are my 3 pickups. I will play Little Nightmares, but that is going to be added to the backlog. So if I get time coming up, I do have some more videos to make. I have got some new vinyl. I picked up some new vinyl this month as well, so I'm really excited to showcase that. And I've also got some very new and strange, exciting beers to showcase, which I get from B&M. I love getting my alcohol from B&M because they have all sorts of weird, quirky stuff which you find in B&M, but you'll never find anywhere else. So I always like to pick up the strange and unusual and give them a taste test review. So those are 2 videos up, which are up and coming. If you're still stuck around, thanks for sticking around and watching the channel, because I know I've not been around much in the last, what, four or so months. I mean, the sub count is going down, but you know, that doesn't matter. We don't do these videos for sub count. Certainly since I've been doing YouTube for the last 2 years, I've engaged and made some really good friends over sort of text and Discord and over playing Nintendo. So to those people, I say thank you very much. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.